You're watching News Tonight. Now, if you're someone who travels up to Tidal Park every day, this is something that you would want to see. Almost every commuter who takes the Rajiv Gandhi Salai to reach their workplace sees red, quite literally. Salim travelled on this arterial road to get us this report.
The commuters in South Chennai say two traffic signals. One, the signal which is close to the Cancer Institute, and the other signal which is close to the Tidal Park are not commuter friendly.
A virtual chaos. This is the scene at the Tidal Park signal every day. An ambulance carrying a sick person found itself stuck a few hundred meters from the hospital's emergency entrance. This vital traffic signal connects Madhya Kailash, Taramani and Tirvanmur. Reason? The red signal lasts for 6 minutes, whereas the green signal lasts for 1/4 of that duration.
There seems to be congestion here. I mean, the free left is also getting blocked because of duration. People who want to race ahead, and so this takes a lot of toll in two-wheelers especially. Four-wheelers, they are driving under comfort of AC. Two-wheelers, it's a bit of a pain here.
Most of the times I'll stuck in this particular signal. Nowadays, summer is heating up, 40 to 40 degrees. I'm not able to bear the heat.
The service lane is completely blocked by the vehicles that are heading straight down the OMR. So those heading to Tirvanmur are delayed. The same problem at this signal near the Cancer Institute. Vehicles which are heading from Kotarpuram towards Adyar reach a bottleneck.
They wanted to operate the signal in a way like where they see a overload.
Maybe even penalize people like me, who are using these cars, and promote public transport and improve that service. Okay, and also there's so many problems on the road, so fix all the roads, make it pakka.
Two-way becoming one-way in Alwarpet area is another hassle.
We are not able to reach our destination. Even to buy vegetables, simple matters, we have to go around the place and get our things, whatever we require.
தாலின்னா வந்து நம்மளுக்கு மக்களுக்கு தான் சார் அவர் செய்யணும். அவர் இத்தனை நாள் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு போறாரு, அதை பார்த்து செய்யணும். அவர் இதுவரையும் செய்யல.
Ndtv-Hindu ensured the head of traffic department in South Chennai traffic sees the chaos himself.
Currently we have to work with the existing infrastructure. Of course, the possibility of road widening and development of new infrastructure is a long-term initiative, and we will explore, and the concerned authorities will also look into the matter.
Pray, at least now the authorities ensure commuters don't see red. In Chennai, with camera person Sagai Raj and reporter Salim, Avinash Kastura, Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, another indication of the rising crime in the city. It's been a whole month of crimes in Chennai, and reports now coming in that a businessman in Kanchipuram has been kidnapped by some unidentified persons, that too in Tirvanmur. For more on that, we now go across to Salim, who joins us on the phone line. Well, Salim, at this busy hour, a businessman has been picked out of one of the most crowded areas.
Yes, Manish, it's basically a land dispute between two rival groups. The prime accused in this case, Shiva Prasad, had a dispute with Girinath and two of his brothers regarding some land in Sriperumbudur. The three brothers some days ago lodged a complaint with the Central Crime Branch of the City Police and also filed a case at the court as well. The verdict also came in favor of them. So now this is the background of the case. And this morning, all of a sudden, the three brothers who owned some land in Sriperumbudur received an anonymous call to fix a deal, asking them to come to Besant Nagar. So these three people believed his words and went to the spot. But to their shock, they were kidnapped by a 15-member gang in 3 sumos. This happened in full public view in broad daylight. So the public who saw the incident alerted the police. A vehicle was intercepted in Uttandi, and 2 brothers were rescued with injuries on their head. So they were struck by rods. Now they are being treated at a private hospital in Tirvanmur. The police have secured 3 accused and are on a lookout for 12 more. Manish?
Well, Salim, how were the 2 men actually kidnapped? Were they pistols or guns or knives? What were brandished? How were they threatened in Tirvanmur? This is happening in an extremely crowded area, and that too at peak traffic hour.
Yeah, sources from the police department say that they had deadly weapons with them like knives and sickles, but sources from the police department didn't say that they had a pistol. So they had deadly weapons like knives and sickles, and when these businessmen visited the spot, they were literally dragged into the sumo and were kidnapped. Police intercepted a vehicle near Uttandi, and they are on a lookout for 2 more sumos with the 12-member gang as well as one of the victims.
Well, Salim, could you shed some more light on the car chase?
Yeah, actually, when the public alerted the police were in turn were actually rushing to the spot. They immediately alerted the other policemen in that area, especially police in Neelangarai. So when they were alerted, they chased the vehicle and they managed to intercept a vehicle near Uthandi. And basically, these three accused were brought to the police station in Thiruvanmiyur, and they managed to secure 2 victims as well. The victims are currently being treated at the private hospital.
Thank you, Salim, for all those details. In fact, right in one of the crowded areas, in one of the busiest times, in fact, clearly an indication that the crime graph in Chennai is going skyward. Now, moving on, people living in the diabetes capital of India can soon get a free screening of diabetes done regularly anywhere in the city. Chennai Corporation's budget has announced and has set aside funds focusing on healthcare. But the budget fails to be responsive to the most basic problem facing every Chennite, that is the mosquito menace. Bertilla has the details.
It is as though Chennai's mayor forgot to get his heart checked while getting a master checkup done. The corporation budget, which was announced on Monday, has these in store. New communicable diseases hospital in South Chennai, 2 dialysis centers and many diabetes screening centers all over the city, door-to-door collection of segregated plastic waste, free yoga classes by trained instructors in about 18 public parks. While Chennai welcomes the new ideas, many feel the budget fails to heal the big mosquito bite. A new mosquito control scheme using advanced technology finds a mention in the budget. But is that good enough?
I am in Kodunguyur. There we face mosquito menace more. And some improvement is needed. I hope you will do it.
ವರ್ಷವಾಗಂ ಕೊಸು ಬೇಡ அதே மாதிரி ஈகா தேட்டரு சங்கம் தேட்டரு எல்லாம் கொசு சைதாப்பேட்டை ஏரியா மாமூல் ஏரியா நம்ம கீன் தேட்டரில் போனால் நிற்கவே முடியாது சாயந்தரம் 6:00 நிற்கவே முடியாது ஃபுல்லாக கொசு இதுவே இருக்கும் அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் இது பண்ணிட்டு இது பண்ணணும்.
கொசு மருந்துக்கு புதிய வகைகளில் மைய அரசின் ஒரு அமைப்போடு இணைந்து அதை மேம்படுத்தவும் ஒரு பகுதிக்கு ஒன்று யூனிட் அலுவலகத்திற்கு ஒன்று என்கின்ற வகையில் ஒரு 20 3 சக்கர வாகனங்களில் பொருத்தப்படுகிற புகை பரப்பும் இயந்திரங்களுடைய அந்த வாகனங்களை வாங்க திட்டமிடப்பட்டிருக்கிறது.
While the budget is being termed as mediocre by experts, there is only one thing novel. The mayor's recent visit to Copenhagen seems to have had effect, because the corporation now plans to spend on exclusive cycling tracks in the city and have cycles on rent at prime locations to make Chennai green. With camera person Srinivas, Bertilla, Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, and the Commissioner of the Corporation of Chennai, Rajesh Lakoni, joined us in our studios to explain how difficult it is to fight this menace.
The mosquito is an issue, but this time we are working out an innovative solution because we have been attempting a lot of things. This time we thought we'll involve some outside agency which has expertise in medical entomology. So they are working for a master plan for mosquito eradication, which is found a mention here. And they are the expert and they have suggested some way out. So we'll definitely implement it. You can never kill adult mosquitoes because fogging is to a certain extent only limited efficacy. But the breeding prevention is what is the mantra for control of mosquito. So this is a different way of controlling the breeding. So let's attempt whatever is new so that which can kill mosquito. We announced that we are going to buy more vehicle mounted fogging machines, small fogging machines which can go into bylanes and small slum things. But fogging, as I said, only has limited utility and limited effect. We have to control the larva and breeding of the mosquito to have full control on mosquito menace. But mosquito is a problem at hand and we can't ignore it. So we have to find a solution. I am not saying that we have done this thing in mosquito menace is under control. We have a problem of mosquito, let's acknowledge it, and we are trying out various methodologies to control it.
The Rajasthan Royals take on the inspired Delhi Daredevils in today's high voltage encounter. That's in a bit. Stay tuned.